My thermostat is reading the word hold in 2 dashes, it isn't reading the room temperature, the heater is not coming on. Please help. I've had this issue before, but the trick doesn't seem to work anymore. Thanks.
What is model on thermostat, Danny?
Chronotherm IV Plus, it says on the front. Honeywell. FYI, it contains no batteries. I can go see if I have voltage between R and C. Typically when this happens, I do not.
Let's do that.
In fact, always when this happens, I do not. Okay, BRB. No voltage between R and C. Want me to check the onboard auto type fuse next?
You are a step ahead of me on everything. Yes, that is our next step.
Done this before. In the past, pulling out the onboard fuse trips something and it starts working. But when I did that yesterday, it didn't. Trick no longer working. Anyway.brb. I'll visually check the fuse as well as with my multimeter.
If power leaving furnace, check for a float switch in drain or a condensate pump that might be wired in the 24V circuit. I have to step away for just a few minutes, but we'll be right back.
Okay. All that done. Still no voltage. Still says hold dash dash. There is nothing in my overflow tray, and I don't have a sump pump or anything like that. There is a red light on board the circuit board. It is steady burning when the fuse is installed. It blinks 24 when the fuse is out, just like the back of the panel says it should. Waiting for our next step.
Okay, let's go to furnace again. Check R and C leaving board.
Okay. Will do. 0 volts.
Can you take a pic of board?
I will. It just came on with the cover off and no voltage R to C. WTF. C. Reads 104 degrees at the vent.
Are you sure you did not bump a wire or anything while in there?
I am sure. Can it run with no voltage between R and C? I guess I'm proof the answer is yes. I think it finished cycling. Let me go see if I still have a display. Still says hold dash dash despite everything. But I have an idea. I'm going to swap the T-stat head with another of the same model elsewhere in the house. The thermostat itself appears to blame, says hold dash dash downstairs with a bad T-stat, and the downstairs T-stat works upstairs at the problem location. So evidently my units run with 0 volts between R and C, because the downstairs unit shows the same characteristic.
Thermostat will run heat with no 24V common to stat. R is power, the thermostat is just a temp-controlled light switch. T and W close on call for heat completing circuit to furnace. Many thermostats do not even have a C. The only thing we need C for is display.
Okay. So it's the T-stat.
No batteries in this one?
No batteries.
We need 24V if no batteries. Check R and C on other one and see if you don't have it.
Number 24V on the other one either between R and C at the T-stat, and it shows a display of the room temp and works properly. I guess we are done.
Check your meter on a known voltage source like in receptacle.
Is it AC 24 volts or DC?
AC.
Ah. I need to get me an AC voltmeter then. This one is DC. So I bet it is reading 24 volts AC. I have no way to tell. And I just now went up there and the T-stat is showing a room temp now.
I am thinking we have to have 24V power if not batteries. Thermostat cannot power itself.
Found an old needle multimeter in my box of old measuring tools that does vac, and it shows about 25 volts downstairs. I'm sure it'll show the same up. I'll check.
Let me know.
Yep. Same up. It was showing a room temp when I pulled the head off, now back to the old hold dash dash. But it's the thermostat. So I'll get a replacement.
Yes, it may have taken a power spike. Thanks for letting me work with you. If my answer has been polite, professional, and thorough, please click one of the ratings before you go. If you still need help, let me know. Expert is not paid for assisting you until you rate answer. Feel free to follow up for 30 days at no additional cost. Bonus always appreciated if you feel justified. To rate answer, please select one of the stars on the page.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.